want to talk very briefly about the two different programs that are provided under disability. One of them is called Disability Insurance Benefits, also known as DIB. The other is Supplemental Security Income, SSI. Let's talk about how they're the same. If you are disabled for either program or for both, you will be provided a monthly income benefit for as long as you're disabled. And assuming your disability is very severe, it's probably going to be the rest of your life. If you get better, you will no longer qualify for Social Security if you can go back to work. So the definition of disability is the same for both programs as well. And Social Security uses the same 5-step sequential evaluation process when they're making their determination of disability, whether you are seeking disability insurance or SSI. There's usually a COLA adjustment for both benefits. And if you have an attorney representing you, the attorney's fees are withheld only from past due benefits for both programs. So how are the two programs differently? Or how do they differ? It's mostly what we call technical criteria. Disability insurance is a program that is funded by the FICA tax, and it's for individuals who have worked. So when you work and your employer takes out money and sends it to the federal government, most of us understand that that goes towards our retirement, but that money also acts as an insurance premium in case you become disabled. SSI is totally different. It doesn't matter if you've ever worked. To technically qualify for SSI, however, you do have to establish that you're poor. There are resource limits. It is considered a poverty-based program, and it's funded from general revenues, unlike disability insurance, which is funded by the FICA tax. Benefits for DIB can begin, they can go back a year from the date that you apply, and there's always a 5-month waiting period associated with DIB. For SSI, benefits can begin no earlier than the date of your application or any time after that. Why is this important? Well, a lot of people apply for Social Security, get denied, and then miss their 60-day deadline to appeal. Maybe they try to go back to work, or there's lots of different reasons why people miss their deadline. Then they apply again and they're found disabled. You can ask Social Security to go back and reopen a prior application. For DIB, you can go back 4 years, and for SSI, you can go back 2 years. Medicare is available if you qualify for DIB 2 years after onset, and Medicaid is available if you qualify for SSI from the date, no earlier than the date of your application or when you're found disabled. Other differences, there are what are known as family benefits or auxiliary benefits for DIB. That means that if you qualify for DIB and you have dependents or a spouse, they can also get a benefit. The same is not true for SSI. And there are other programs available for other people on your earnings record. For example, for DIB, there's widow's benefits, and there's also benefits for an adult child of yours who is disabled and who was also disabled as a child. For SSI, there is another program for children. So a child who is disabled and who is also poor can qualify for SSI benefits. Those are some of the basic differences between the two programs.